feels good that I stand here as an African child on this World Children's Day to tell you all about the Africa we want as children. I've been a child activist since 2010 with all my activities centered on the welfare and development of the child. At age 11, I found out that I was capable of helping fight hunger when I saw starving Somali children and mothers on the TV and the news. For my cause, I started a project dubbed Save Somali Children from Hunger Project in 2011. The campaign attracted a wide international attention and as a result was then invited by the AU chairman Jim Ping to address a conference of the heads of state in Africa on this food crisis in Somalia. I was part of the final 3 nominated for the 2014 International Children's Peace Prize Award for my work in fighting hunger. Today, I'm 17 years, and I continue to be an activist for the child in terms of development and welfare. It is by no mistake I'm here to be a mouthpiece for all children in Africa and the entire globe on this United Nations Day for the Child. Let me ask these questions. Are there hungry children in Ghana? Yes. Nigeria? Yes. La Côte d'Ivoire? Yes. Togo? Yes. Sierra Leone? Yes. Why is there hunger among many African children? Yes, there is hunger, malnutrition, and undernourishment among several young persons. In my quest to find out what the causes are, I realized that in East Africa alone, 25.5 million people need food and water. More than 3.5 children are suffering from malnutrition, according to World Vision International. Millions of people need food and water and are suffering from chronic hunger and threats of famine. Conflicts and wars, severe droughts, and high food prices are to blame. Not forgetting the Sahara region of West Africa is recovering from its 3rd major food crisis in 7 years, which affected 18.7 million people in 2012. It has been made to appear as though hunger and malnutrition are unsolvable issues in Africa. I spoke about the treatment of seawater and excess freshwater distribution across Africa when I had the opportunity to address African leaders. Sadly, nations are still not considering this. And if more of what we eat are grown and less of cash crops, there will be plenty to be eaten by all. In whichever case, we Africans should do our possible best to find everlasting and standby solutions to hunger and malnutrition. Last year, and as part of my efforts, I initiated and launched the National School Gardening and Small Marine Competition for 1st and 2nd cycle schools in Ghana. The aim is to gradually help young persons to know the importance of food and food security. It is to also help younger generations practice and design new methods of food and meat production. My mission is to see Africa a country or a society where every child gets 3 square meals at all times. I strongly believe if children are supervised and guided by adults, it will go a long way in reducing high incidence of food and malnutrition, whereby they understand and embrace the importance of food and food security. To conclude, I urge all gathered here to send a message out there that the African child must be well fed for high-quality human resource for accelerated development. This is the Africa I want. This is the Africa we want. Thank you.